Hello and welcome to Ben Television News. I am Nkiru Obuli. First, the highlights. Nigerian government says new automotive policy will not lead to an increase in the prices of cars in the country. In Abuja, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria shuts down Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport runway for maintenance works. And on the foreign scene, 4 million people in South Sudan are likely to face critical food shortages next month, as President Obama praises the efforts of the U.S. football team in the World Cup despite loss to Belgium. Now the news. The Nigerian Senate has confirmed former Kano State Governor Ibrahim Shekarau as a minister. Shekarau was confirmed alongside others nominated by President Goodluck Jonathan. The other nominees confirmed are Abu Bulama from Yobe State, Stephen Oru from Delta State, and Adedayo Adeyeye from Ekiti State. Mr. Oru was the National Vice Chairman for the South-South People's Democratic Party, while Adedayo Adeyeye is a leader of the party in Ekiti State. The new ministers were appointed following the resignation of some former ministers such as Yerima Ngama, former Minister of State for Finance, Caleb Olubolade, former Minister of Police Affairs, and Gosde Orubebe, former Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. Shekarau, a founding member of the All Progressives Congress, decamped to the PDP after the former structure in Kano was handed over to the incumbent governor, Rabiu Kwankwaso, who had decamped from the PDP to the All Progressives Congress. The new ministers are expected to be sworn in by President Goodluck Jonathan when he assigns them positions next week. The National Information Center has condemned in its entirety the recent act of terrorism in Maiduguri and also commended the prompt action of the security forces that secured the area in an effort to prevent further attacks on onlookers. Coordinator of the center, Mike Omeri, while briefing journalists, said the security agencies are making significant progress.
Nigeria's security forces have continued to make significant progress with the active presence on the ground to combat a highly challenging and complex terrorist threat that currently exists, as well as ensuring long-term safety and security of the people and nation. We wish to express appreciation and we want to place on record of the growing support by citizens of Nigeria, the international community and friends of Nigeria in the efforts aimed at bringing to an end activities of these terrorists in our country.
On the issue of the travelers in Abia State, Omeri said most of them had been released except those who had questions to answer.
I understand that all of them have been released. Only those who still have one issue in order to answer with the respective services.
The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN said Abuja Airport runway will be closed to traffic due to maintenance work scheduled for this weekend. According to Yakubu Deti, FAN's spokesman, the runway of Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Abuja will be closed to traffic for maintenance from Saturday, July 5th to Monday, 7th July 2014. He said that a NOTAM notice to all airmen has already been issued at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, notifying all airlines, sister agencies, and critical stakeholders. Dati explained that facilities upgrade is in line with ICAO requirements and NCAA approved safety and standard recommended practices will further elevate safety and security to greater heights. Concerned by the incessant terror attacks, headmen, farmers clashes in some parts of the country as well as other forms of crime and criminality, the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar, convened an emergency meeting with the top echelon of the police force at the force headquarters Abuja to appraise the overall security situation and the way forward. In a statement signed by the force public relations officer ACP Frank Mba, the IGP, while urging the zonal AIGs and the command CPs to evolve new intelligence gathering and crime fighting techniques, the IG charged the senior officers to improve on their surveillance network and high police visibility across the country in preparation for the 2015 general elections. The IGP assured the citizenry of the commitment of the Nigerian police force and other security agencies to their well-being, noting that the forces will continually do their best towards eliminating all threats to internal security of the nation. And now on African scenes, some 4 million people in South Sudan are likely to face critical food shortages next month, British aid agencies have warned. But the Disaster Emergency Committee said the cost of mounting an appeal to pay for aid might outweigh donations. South Sudan's president has already warned of one of the worst famine ever. More than 1 million people have fled their homes since fighting erupted between different factions of South Sudan's ruling party last December. Thousands have now died in the conflict that started as a political dispute between South Sudan's President Salva Kiir and Riek Machar, his sacked deputy, but escalated into an ethnic violence. West African health ministers meeting in Ghana to draw up a regional response have made appeals for cash with warnings of the practices that have allowed the disease to spread across borders and into cities. In Liberia, our biggest challenge is denial, fear, and panic. Our people are very much afraid of the disease. Bernice Dan, Liberia's deputy health minister, told Reuters on the sidelines of the Accra meeting on Wednesday. People are afraid but do not believe that the disease exists, and because of that, people get sick and the community members hide them and bury them against all the norms we have put in place, she said. Abubakar Fofana, deputy health minister for Sierra Leone, said cash was needed for drugs, basic protective gear, and staff pay. We'll take a short break now. When we return, we'll bring you business news. Please stay with us. Welcome back. President, Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Comrade Acheze Igwe, has accused distribution companies of cheating and shortchanging Nigerians by issuing high electricity bills despite erratic supply of electricity. Comrade Igwe said he was worried about the high electricity bill being passed to consumers by the DISCOs. The union's president, Mr. Acheze Igwe, in a statement on Wednesday, said the power firms were issuing exorbitant electricity bills to consumers who hardly enjoyed their services. He described the exploitative attitude of the DISCOs as unjust, oppressive, and uncalled for. The Nigerian government said the new vehicle import tariff, which commenced on July 1st, did not impose a flat tariff of 70% duty on all imported used cars, saying the new policy would not lead to increase in the cost of vehicles in the country. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Olusegun Aganga, who gave this clarification while briefing State House correspondents after the Federal Executive Council meeting, explained that companies involved in the local vehicle manufacturing or assembly program will pay 35% duties on cars they imported to bridge any gap in local demand. Aganga also assured that the new automotive policy would not lead to an increase in the prices of the cars in the country, saying manufacturing and assembly companies and some major car distributors and importers had undertaken not to increase prices. Meanwhile, Association of Nigerian Licensed Custom Agents threatened to shut port activities should the Nigerian Customs Service go ahead with the implementation of the new auto policy. And now to entertainment news. Acting Director General of the National Film and Video Censors Board, Patricia Bala, has said that the delay in the release of the movie Half of a Yellow Sun was due to the security challenges in the country. Patricia made this known while speaking in Lagos, Nigeria. She noted that the board had to consult with security agencies in the country to determine the security implications of approving the film, as some scenes in the film were capable of bringing back sad memories and igniting fresh crises. Half of a Yellow Sun, which chronicles the Nigerian Civil War, is based on an award-winning book by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, premiered in April in Lagos and London, UK. Finally, on sports, President Obama has praised the efforts of the U.S. football team in the World Cup in a phone call to two of its star players. Despite the U.S. being eliminated from the tournament by Belgium, Mr. Obama told the goalkeeper Tim Howard and team captain Clint Dempsey they had made the nation proud. And that's much we can take on Ben Television News. I am Nkiru Omuli. Thanks for watching.